Hey, hello. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin here. Okay, just want to check if the audio is all right. If at any point, um, for any one of you who are watching live, right, you can't hear me, please do leave a comment in the below so that I can be aware. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue from where I left off. I think previously I did a selection video for 1 bedroom and 2 bedrooms, and then gonna do for a 3 bedroom. Okay, Saturday evening. I think quite a lot of us are not at home, but either way, I have some time on hand, so I thought I'd just get this done as well. Before I get started, maybe just some housekeeping matters. If you are interested to find out more, right? Okay, I'll just leave the details below. It's targeted to launch on the 26th of September. And then because of the COVID, so preview is by appointment. They need to kind of like ration the people who are going to a sales gallery. So please do let us know in advance so that we can probably help you with the arrangement. Right. And then a bit of advertisement. If you are watching this and you're not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up and then join our Facebook group. All right, we have a private Facebook group which we started recently, where we share updated information on the property launches, and then on and off. Sometimes when there are decent auction deals, right, we will also post it in there to share, right, so that you all can know of what's going on. All right, so just let me go back to my screen. Okay. And maybe I would like to answer. I do understand that we are still a work in progress channel. So any form of constructive criticism are welcome, and please do leave your comments on it for any way that we can improve on our work. And I remember seeing this comment earlier from a gentleman that saying that it doesn't take an agent to tell you that units facing swimming pool and the highest floor is the best. All right. Well, I thank him for this comment. Thank him for watching our video. But if you guys have been following some of our earlier videos, right? To answer that, the answer is actually yes and no. Okay. In this case, for Penrose, the project is very well designed, efficiently laid out, despite the limitations of it facing a highway. So in a way, yes, a lot of things I say now might be a no-brainer, like just face the pool because it's the way it is. But if you go back to some of my earlier videos like Park at Star, you will realize that there are certain times where certain stacks, even though they are pool facing, for some reasons I would have advised that you shift consider units on the left side rather than the right side of the project. So, there are times, right, where having the pool view is not the best view. But most of the time, yes, you're right. If you're undecided, then that can be a rule of thumb for you to decide, what unit should you choose. I think in this case, the later on the 3 bedroom plus study, there's one stack that has a direct pool view, but for some reasons the layout, which I will share with you, is not quite to my liking. So that's my personal choice. And I think most importantly, when we do this video, the thing that we want to impress upon you as a buyer going to a launch, right, is to really have a game plan going into the ballot to select your units. A lot of times, right, when you are there, everything will be hyped up. And then if you're undecided, or for some reason, let's say you got a ballot number, maybe between 70 to 120, you are able to choose a unit, but maybe for some reasons, the units that you want are gone. All right. So what do you do next? Do you walk away or do you FOMO? Okay, FOMO means fear of missing out. Then are you going to compromise your position and decide to go for something that you really do not want then and regret it at the end of the day? So there's no better time for you to really sit down and identify the units that you think you will want. And then if it really doesn't happen your way, then then just look for something else. All right. So this is really what we want to share with our clients and our subscribers when we run through this unit selection exercise. It's more of like letting you be aware that you should really be identifying the good units to buy. Then some people say, oh, what about the so-called your not so good facing unit? You know, don't tell me that nobody will buy it. Yes, eventually it will be sold. Eventually somebody will take on those units. But the fact that you are able to watch this video right now, that means that you want to have the first mover advantage. So while nothing is guaranteed, nobody can guarantee you that investing in a property will sure make money. What you can do for yourself is to stack the odds in your favor, right? Choose the good units because you have a choice to do so. Be the one who owns the unit that has a better layout, a better facing, so that next time when you want to sell or you want to rent, life will be a lot easier for you, especially during difficult economic times like this, where it is a buyer's market. Buyers are a lot more choosy, right? Then they will go for the good units as well. Okay, so let me just move on. Let's talk about the 3-bedroom. 3-bedroom, there are 3 types. So you have your 3-bedroom, you have a 3-bedroom premium, and you have your 3+ study as well. All right. So this 3-bedroom, you will see here that they are altogether 7 stacks. All right. So again, for me, I will not consider 11, 17, 2, and 8. Right. I would put them to the last of my consideration unless you either have to buy and only this 4 stack fits your budget, then go in knowing what you're getting yourself into. All right. So that's all I can say. But so let's just look at 29, 30, and 33. Okay, 29 might be a concern for some people because it's kind of like facing the incoming road. Maybe for our generation now, it's really not so much of a concern anymore. But if you talk to some of the older generation, right, then to them, some people, they're a bit superstitious, and they do not want incoming traffic facing their unit or for whatever reason. So just bear that in mind. And then if you are going for stack 29, then maybe you just want to keep yourself to the higher floors, like maybe 12th floor onwards, 12, 13, right? If not, then it is probably a choice between 30 and 33. And upfront, I would personally choose 33. All right. Why? Because this is northwest facing. Okay. So you will get a bit of afternoon sun. For stack 33, I think it's still okay. Certain time of the year, the sun will come in. Maybe you will get your balcony, you will get some of your rooms. At least your master bedroom, probably not so much affected. But for stack 30, right, then this is the master bedroom. Entrance is here, master bedroom is over here. This is the entire wall, so you get the full blunt of the afternoon sun. Then for some people, like myself, example, I'm someone who is suffering from eczema, so I really cannot take heat unless I just choose to switch on the aircon every day. Okay, so be aware of that, right? These are minor things that you think may not matter, but once you stay inside, it's something that you cannot change. All right. The heat reverberates throughout the night one. All right. Once it hits on the wall. Okay, let's just look quickly at the layout. So I will skip 11, 17, 2, and 8. All right. I will probably just take a quick look at 33, 30, and 29. Okay, so this I will skip. Okay, but generally the layout is quite standard lah. You come in here, then you have your living, then all the rooms on the same facing. All right, stack 30. Okay, so stack 30 is the one that is that has the afternoon sun, as I mentioned over here. So the wall over here, you probably get something unless there's something coming up next door to you, then it helps to block out. But if not, then it will be hotter lah compared to stack 33, right? Then when it comes to stack 29, right, this one, another thing that I do not quite like about stack 29, okay, I'll come back here to reference this. Okay, is this. You will see that stack 29, the layout for the bedroom is a bit different. This layout, I can imagine it to be rather bright, all right, because it is kind of like flattened, long, all of it have the same facing, or all got windows over. But stack 29, right, once you come in, the master bedroom, the second bedroom will face the Sims market, that direction. But for the bedroom 3, it doesn't have a full window. Okay, first off, compared to stack 30, just this portion here, and then this bedroom 3 will be somewhere here. Okay, let me just go back here, somewhere here. So you'll be looking into this, your neighbor. All right, so it will be dark lah. Okay, in other words, in fact, they put it here like that, right? You can just mirror image this. You from here, you'll probably be looking into the person's kitchen and aircon ledge, this direction. So probably if I have a choice, I'll probably give 29 a miss also. Okay, so you just have to understand if you are going for stack 29, right, then this bedroom 3 will likely be a bit darker than usual. Okay, so stack 30, let's compare stack 30 to stack 33, see if there's any difference in the layout. Okay, so this is stack 33. Coming in, okay, it's actually mirror image, generally the same. Kitchen-wise, it's also slight difference. Okay, slight difference here in the kitchen layout. You come in here, you hit the dining first. Then the kitchen is, you have to walk in further in towards the so-called the walkway. For this one, I kind of prefer this layout. All right, I kind of prefer the entrance that the kitchen is open from here, and then it has direct access to the dining. So, well, all the stars are aligned. So stack 33 has the pool view. It has less of the afternoon sun, and it does have a nicer kitchen layout in my opinion. And all your rooms, balcony are all facing this the pool over here. So yes. So I feel that if you are going for the compact 3-bedroom, then stack 33 will be your first choice. All right, let me just go back. This will be my first choice, followed by 30. All right, and then maybe 29. Okay, so yep. So that's it for the 3-bedroom. If I miss out anything, again, you can probably just drop me a PM or leave a comment, and I'll try to answer them either in the comments or in the subsequent videos. So stack 33, I to me is the first choice. So if you want, I think 5th floor onwards is generally fine. Okay, so if on the 5th floor, you'll be looking at like some of the landscaping, I think are still quite decent. Because it's full height windows, so 5th floor, you still do get privacy. I don't think people can just peep into your house. Unlike 2nd floor, all right. If you are going, then again, if you're buying the 2nd floor, then I would usually tell my buyers just go straight for the patio unit, because at least there's something unique, right? Okay, so moving on, let's just go to the 3-bedroom premium. So the 3-bedroom premium, you have stack 16 and 23 that are facing inwards, all right, and then you have 34 and the other 4 stacks. Okay, and you will realize that later I'll show you there's some difference in the layout between 22 and 21. This is a flatter layout, okay, and let's just take a look. What's the difference? Whether the difference, does it make any major impact on your decision? Okay, between 23 and 16, let's say the layout all being equal, right? Then generally I will opt to go for 16. Reason being that this is a southeast facing. So just being picky with the direction from the afternoon sun. So if I want to be very, very picky, then I will choose 16 first, before 23. Right. Then after that, then if these two are the first choice are taken, then let's see whether all the rest of these make sense for us. Right. So Okay, so here let's look at the floor plan first. So let's look at floor plan of 16 and 23 first. All right, 16, you come in here. Okay, here like some, you can put some paintings, put some paintings, like, because there's no windows over here. Okay, so 16 is a kitchen with a storeroom, or in some cases you can have a helper room as well. Okay, so basically, right, if you are buying for own use, couple maybe with your parents, and you are pretty sure you are getting a helper, then I think the 3 bedroom plus premium, if let's say the total quantum is not too out of your reach, right, is actually a better choice. You realize that just now, the earlier example, the normal 3 bedroom, there's totally no room for storage. So practically what happens to a lot of people is they only use 2 of the bedrooms, and then the third common bedroom kind of become a storage room. There will be a lot of wardrobe, a lot of cupboard, and then throw everything inside. But in this case, you have a bomb shelter, so you can put all your so-called luggage and all those things that you not here. You have an extra store here also. So if you need to place your helper, then she can have her own access to the WC over here. All right, so that's the store. So other than that, pretty standard. All right, all same, facing the pool, and then you have your living room. Okay, let me jump to stack 23 first, and we compare between 16 and 23, see if there's any difference. Okay, so this is stack 23. The other one that is northwest facing. Slight difference in layout. You realize that stack 16, the bomb shelter is along the walkway. Okay, the door is over here, so you can tuck your dining against this because you don't need access. For here, you come in, first thing on your right hand side is a storage space, so it's a bit more elongated. Okay, and then the kitchen entrance is on your left. So this kitchen is a bit more rectangular, whereas this kitchen is a bit more squarish. Okay, so slight difference in layout. It may make a difference in your decision. Some people really might have a feel for this kind of layout, then they will want it. Okay, but for me, I'll probably go with 16. I'll probably go with 16. Right. Then I think 23 is decent also. All right, just slight difference in how the bomb shelter and the kitchen are spaced. Okay, so come back here one more time, 16, and then 23. Okay, so these are my first two choices. Okay, let's just look at 21, 26 versus 25 and 22. There's some slight difference in the layout, so just want to point them out to you. Let's say if you do not get your preference for either 16 or 23, right? Or let's say the developer charges a premium that you're not willing to pay, then I think those that are on the outside here are still okay. You know, you look across to the other HDB estate. And then across is a 2-story HDB shop house, and then a couple of HDB block. There's about 12 or 13 floors. So there's a bit of distance between you and them also. So you will get pockets of open view. So I think it's quite okay if you can get a, say, 10 floor and above, right? Okay, so let's just look at 22 first. Okay, let me see whether I can find a side-by-side comparison. Okay, let's just look at 23 and 21. Okay, 23 and 21. Sorry, 22. Let's look at the bigger block one. So this one, for the 22 and 25, right? The difference is this. You come in, the kitchen is squarish. Okay, and then for the longer one, right? You come in here, you realize that there's no storeroom, and the bomb shelter opens from the kitchen. But there's no storeroom, dedicated storeroom, but the space is still about the same, right? Just that you have this extra space over here, which give you access to the aircon latch. All right, so I'm not sure. Maybe you can build a door here or something. Okay, so this is the difference. Whereas for the more squarish layout, right, the storeroom is accessed from the common area, and then the bomb shelter, sorry, and then they have a dedicated door for this storeroom. So which one do you prefer? You can leave a comment below. Right, I am neutral about this. This one probably boils down to preference. But I think having a door is better lah. You know, you can really like put a helper, and then you can store things outside. Okay, again, let me show you. Okay, if you want the floor plan, just let us know. We'll be happy to send you the floor plan for your reference also. You can also check out some of the videos that we really did earlier regarding the virtual tour of the show flat, so that you can see how they actually the developer how they actually built up the unit as well. Okay. All right. So moving on. 3 bedroom plus premium. I think for real family use, right? If you are staying with an extended family, let's say it's not just couple and kids, but you probably have 2 to 3 kids and a helper, or your parents are coming in and all the stuff. Eventually your house will have a lot of stuff. So I think it's better to go for the 3 bedroom plus premium. Anyway, the 3 bedroom plus premium, you do have more different stacks that have good facing, whereas the normal 3 bedroom, right, there's only 3 stacks that are decent and they are good, and then the other rest of it are actually facing the PIE. So for some people, that noise pollution will be a big issue. Okay, so let's just move on to the 3 bedroom plus study. So 3 bedroom plus study a bit more lesser, right? Yeah, in terms of total unit mix, I only have 3 stacks, like 7, 24, and 20. Okay, so naturally, going by how I've been doing my um, choice of units, right? People might think that I will want to go for stack 24, but for some reason in this case, I am kind of in the middle. All right, let me show you why. Because I've had a look at the floor plan. There's something I do not quite like about the stack 24 floor plan, right? And then 7 and 20. So again, 7, you don't get the afternoon sun coming into your balcony, but this part of the wall you have sun. All right, whereas 20 might be a better choice, all right? And you actually get pockets of open view from here, right, towards here. In between you and Sims Urban Oasis, right, you actually get some pockets of open view for your master bedroom. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so let me show you 7, 28, 24, how they actually look like. We start with 7, all right? So you come in, actually, the 3 bedroom plus study, right? The walkway is actually more efficient in the planning. I don't have all the funny angles coming in, which you are paying for. Right? So you come in, kitchen, storeroom, standard. Then you have your bomb shelter. Okay, everything else is just like how you see it, right? And then stack 20 on the other hand. Okay, so you realize that where's the difference? The difference is 2 main difference that I personally find. Okay, number one is the kitchen. All right, stack 7 has the store inbuilt. Okay, so I believe that this can be closed. This a folding door, can be closed properly. Whereas stack 20 here, this one, it doesn't have the storeroom, and the bomb shelter opens from the kitchen, so it's a bit different. Okay, so this is one major difference. Okay, let's look at this side by side. One major difference. The second major difference to me is the layout of the study room. All right, so you can see that for 7, right, master bedroom, second bedroom, study, third bedroom, all faces inwards. All right, so all have the same facing, full window. Whereas for stack 20, okay, even though the master bedroom, as I mentioned just now, at the corner here, you get pockets of open view. The study is on the other side. So it's facing stack 21, looking into the stack 21 unit. So it will be a bit darker, right? Whereas here, I think it will be quite bright. But on the other hand, this is narrower, then this wider. This might be a bit easier to plan for your layout, how you store your wardrobes and all stuff. Okay, this is deeper, so you can put more stuff along the wall. Okay, so major difference is the way the kitchens are being done. All right, so this one has a store, this one doesn't have. The bomb shelter opens from the walkway, which is quite common, even in a lot of HDB flats nowadays, right? A lot open from here. This one open from the kitchen. Not a deal breaker, it's just the way it is, all right? But more importantly, I think another major difference is a study. So if you like bright, airy rooms, all your rooms are like brightly lit naturally, then go for 7, right? Go for 7. whereas 20, right, the study will be facing inwards. So you have to, something got to give, you have to compromise. You actually get a wider wall-to-wall layout, but in return, this is facing inwards. Okay, so this is an interesting thing for the 3 bedroom plus study. So no both are same. 7 is different from 20, and it's also different from 24. Okay, you would think that 24 faces the pool directly. It's actually the best, but what I do not quite like about stack 24 is this. All right, if you are okay with it, then I think that's fine. It's just that I just do not quite like how the study is like right next to the entrance, and then generally there's no window, all right. So you can see here is no window. These are just a four wall, just a protrusion of space, and then they call it a study lah. So you can put your study table here. Okay, so if you're okay, then that's fine. I mean, the rest of the layout are generally okay. A slight difference from how stack 20 is lah. All right, stack 20. At least you still have a bit of a window, even though it's not so bright. But this is like totally 3 walls here. So eventually, if you do not use it as a study, it could become another place for you to place your stuff. Okay, so that's why I'm quite in the middle between deciding between stack 24 and stack 7. Right? Because I really like, for stack 7, what I really like is the layout of the rooms. All right, I like the fact that they are all windows and facing inwards, very bright. Okay, but stack 24, if you choose like maybe 7th floor, 8th floor, you will have the best view facing the pool. Right, and sometimes when you go for units that are pool facing, right, you don't have to choose the highest floor because actually there's no point. If you are on the 15th floor, 17th floor, 16th floor, to see the pool, you have to go to a balcony and look down the window. All right, only then you see something. But if you want a nice in between height where you are seated down in your living hall or seated right outside the balcony, and then you have a bit of a nice pool view, then actually somewhere on the 7th floor, 8th floor is good. So that's why if you choose stacks that are facing the pool, right, it gives you a lot more option. Whereas if not, then for the rest of the stack, then generally the rule of the thumb is go for the higher floors if possible. All right. Okay. So yeah. So that's all. So for 3 bedroom, right? Again, there's 3 types. Let me just go back to the here. So you have the 3 normal 3 bedrooms. All right, which is 33, 30, and 29. So my ideal stack is actually units from stack 33. And then you have your 3 bedroom premium, which is stack 16, stack 23, and 34 to 21 here. And my ideal facing is stack 16 if possible. Okay, and then you have a 3 bedroom plus study. For those of y'all who want a dedicated study room, then 7, 24, and 20. If you prefer bright airy units, then I think 7 is the way to go. Okay, all will be facing here, and then you have windows and proper, everything is proper. Stack 24 kind of like in a very good position, have the best view of the entire landscape, but the trade-off is your study do not get to enjoy this view because you see that your study is just an additional protrusion here. All right. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this session that I want to do, right? So once again, if this has helped you in any way, please do share with your friends and give us a thumbs up. Or if there's any way we can improve, leave us a comment. We'll be happy to take on constructive criticism to improve how we can present all this information to you. I'll sign off here, and I'll see you at the next one, which I will cover the 4 bedroom. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a good weekend ahead. Bye-bye.